Come on. Okay, sure, I won't climb the fence. Check this. I really hope you can see that. Hang gliding, launch ramp, danger, stay off. Are you freaking kidding me? Yeah, I'm staying off that. Honestly, I'm not even into roller coasters. I didn't even go up the Empire State Building because is it more than like 100 floors? And I'm a little bit fraidy cat of heights. And I'm not into doing every tourist thing going because I feel like you just need to be a real person as well when you go on holiday. Yeah. So I don't go up the really, really high things. But oh my Lord, have you been hang gliding? Would you like to go hang gliding? Tell me in the comments. Okay, let's continue. Okay, today's video is going to be about a few things and nothing at all because I don't have a video worked out, but I am in a really exciting place that's too good not to just pause and reflect for a little bit. Honestly, look at this. Okay, there's the big energy, the big motorbike energy turning up. You should see the really big motorbike energy that's about to turn up. Here it is. Come on, who wants to have a ride on one of those? None of those people are wearing helmets because you know why? I remember years ago when Michael J. Fox came here to film one of his movies and he was just talking about how you don't wear helmets in New Zealand. That is not a good thing. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm just saying I think it's one of those kind of quirky Pacific Islandy things about New Zealand that, people are just a little bit less worried than they should be about having an accident and not wearing a helmet. I mean, come on. All right, I am in Havelock North and I am in this stunning location. I'm just going to take you a little bit closer. It's called Tamata Peak and it's really something special. This is in the central Hawke's Bay region and look at that freaking coastline. I mean, hello, just hello. Okay, this is not what I normally get to see in my hometown. I'm away for the weekend watching my son play roller hockey, which is hockey on four-wheeled skates. But I really hope that you can see that gorgeous, gorgeous ocean. Honestly, what kind of paradise is this, right? What kind of paradise? So a lot of people are just having a really nice time, just up here having a little sight-see. We're all excited. I hope you like the earrings. I've deliberately put these earrings on for this video just because it fit. Okay, I have got a few things to talk about today and none of them really fit into one bigger video. So I thought, let's just patch together some thoughts and we'll just see where it goes. So the first thought that I have been pondering is the whole idea that instead of being called YouTube, it should be called ThemTube. And I'm sure already you get where I'm coming from with this idea, but really that's just to say that I've always just thought that because it's not about us, it's about the other person, isn't it? It's about the viewer and giving them some value. And I know that we understand and we know that we need to give value, but I just thought, why isn't it called ThemTube? Why is it called YouTube? Because without another person keen to watch your video and clicking on your video, you don't have a video, you don't have a channel, and if not more than one person or a few people want to watch your content, then you don't have a channel. So I like thinking about it like that. I think about, what is it that I could talk about or show today, or, what idea could I explore that might be interesting for someone else. So yeah, what do you think about that ThemTube? Do you think that a bunch of us girls over 40 should start a new platform, ThemTube? What do you think? I've also thought about the whole idea of a community, and I've heard some other creators talking about, is anyone interested in joining a community? And the one particular post I saw, I didn't see a lot of uptake on the idea, is because we're too busy supporting each other and watching each other's content, just being there for each other and really doing what women do best and helping each other up. One of the things I've been really, really taken by, and it really touches my heart, is that I see some of these ladies, some of these gorgeous, gorgeous women with channels with a few thousand subscribers or even more, and I see them really, really focused on, their audiences help them climb up the ladder, for want of a better word, to a certain point at the moment, like, audience is everything. But I see these ladies not taking the ladder away. They are holding on to it and they're putting it down behind them, helping the rest of us come up. And I'm just really, really touched by that, and I never expected it. I listened to the gorgeous #1 ladies club, Amy, and I hear her talk about how the thing that made a lot of difference to her channel in the very beginning, when she was just starting out and she didn't have many subscribers, was another channel that just gave her a really, really nice shout out. And she got something like 40 or 45 subscribers, something like that, and just how that really gave her channel and it gave her a boost. And I see her doing that now. She's on several thousand subs, and I see her doing that. And a couple of videos ago, I saw her calling attention to 3 channels that I think at least 2 of them had 20-something subscribers. And she just talked about what she really, really liked and enjoyed about those channels, and just really encouraged her audience to go and check those women out. Or they might have been men. I think from memory they were women. But I just did not expect that. I just find that so, so kind. And I've seen a few of us on here do that. And girls, I am impressed. I am really, really impressed. And my daughter and I, we often talk about, are you a girl's girl or are you a guy's girl? It's easy to be a guy's girl, you know what I mean? And not be a girl's girl. And I think you can be a girl's girl and you can be a guy's girl. But you, first and foremost, are you a girl's girl? And I see so many girls here on YouTube. And I just want to say thank you so much for being you. I'll just lift up my glasses at the moment. And guys, like filming in public, dudes, get into it. This is quite bright here. I'm in, just in case I've edited the bit out where I talk about where I am, I'm in a place called Te Mata Peak, and there's a slightly higher peak that we can go up in a minute and just have a lovely bird's eye view. This is a stunning location, a big lookout point in the central Hawke's Bay. So yeah, let's go for a bit of a walk and just a bit of a chat. Just nothing planned, because I am driving back today, and this is about 5 hours drive from home. Look at this, guys. This is New Zealand. That's New Zealand speak for saying New Zealand. But when we speak, we generally just go blah, 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 I'm from New Zealand. And I think I first saw it spelt like that after our Prime Minister, John Key, had this terrific New Zealand accent that just... And this is very, very New Zealand. That made the rest of us just cringe because it was just so awkward. It was so awkward because it was just so true. You know how, like, when we hear something that's funny and we just think, oh, that's terrible. And the reason why we think it's terrible is because we think, oh, that's so painfully true. And in New Zealand, we can be awkward. Just speaking for myself, we can be awkward about our accents because Australia have just this really smooth, kind of much more sophisticated accent that seems to be more towards... I don't know, is it more towards the English or is it more towards American maybe? Maybe it's a bit cleaner and more towards American, and maybe New Zealand is more towards English. But anyway, honestly, if you know any Kiwis and they are someone who can just like talk really, really honestly, like real talk, they will tell you that we're just a little bit embarrassed about our accents here. So for anyone who doesn't find the New Zealand accent horrible, I am so freaking grateful, and it's something that, I mentioned to the family. I'm just like, okay, wow, okay, this is good. This is good that, people can understand me. So yeah, super grateful. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, even if you're here still right now, because this is kind of one of those non-video videos. I did film a video last night when we were in our Airbnb, so I'm excited about that one. It took me a little wee while to kind of like research and stuff, but hey, them tube, not me tube. What do you think about that? Me tube, YouTube, them tube. Can you think of any other better name for YouTube than YouTube? So yeah, okay. Right, see that little walkway up there? I don't know, can you see those people up there? They are in a little lookout place. So, yeah, let's just head up the little lookout place. It is so bright. So bright. All right, okay, let's just do a little turnaround. Let's do a little turnaround and a walk. This is stellar. This is a moment. This is a moment. This is a moment for me. And I hope that you're enjoying this, because this is something to see and breathe. And even on my way over here, just from the roller hockey rink about 8 kilometres away, I just saw these beautiful clouds in the sky. See if I can show you them. Just tilt that up in a moment. Okay, look at these keen people just walking, doing the good things for health. Yep, bring that on, 2025. Okay, here's the clouds. Here they come. Okay, alrighty, just come on. The thing I love about the Hawke's Bay is that while you can see some hills, to me, compared to Wellington, so this is all in New Zealand, this is the Hawke's Bay. This area is called Havelock North, and this is Te Mata Peak. But the thing I love about Napier and Hastings and Havelock North is that essentially the area is flat. Spectators stand clear during flying activities. No shit, Sherlock. Oh, look at that pretty river down there. Te Mata is also the name of a winery, in case you're into that kind of evil thing. This is me being intrepid. Oh my God. This is what 2025 is about, right? Going off the beaten track, just forging your own path. And we've got the 360 views. I hope that this is some really nice eye candy if you are in the thick of a winter situation and just dying to pop out the other side of it any day now. We've talked about the love in this community. Oh my goodness. Really appropriate walking shoes. Honestly, it's really hot here. Honestly, I'll put up on the screen what kind of temperatures we're talking about. Flippin' heck. Come on, look at this. Okay, dude. Yeah, that's intrepid, isn't it? And then they're all the way, they're flying, they're free. If I did that, I just know that I'd just do it like Greatest American Hero styles. I really, really would. Truly. I'm very unco, and I'd want to bail at the last minute and it'll be too late. And then I'm effed. Big creator dick energy. I really hope I don't get demonetized later on for saying the DICK word. This is one of the notes I've had in my notes app for a long time, and you probably know what I mean by big creator dick energy. In my video, Create Like You're a 100,000k subscriber channel, I could have called that Give Big Creator Dick Energy, but I thought that I might polarize my target audience. Yeah, that just might not be very polite. But that's what I meant. So what do I mean by big creator dick energy? I mean, when you start a new channel, or if you've got a smallish channel, like mine is a tiny little channel, but I have made a lot of videos before and I have had another YouTube channel before. I'm completely no expert, but I've sort of got a sense of what it's like to be a new creator on a new platform, and just that whole kind of like, oh, I need to know my place, I need to just, be small and just bide my time, and then one day when I can just be a little bit more loose and be a little bit more myself, that's when I will be loose and be, just a little bit more myself, my own personality. So I just want to encourage you that if you have just started a new YouTube channel, or you're thinking about starting one, start one like you have got a 100k channel and you have got that many subscribers. The difference is that if you start feeble and you start a little bit scared and you're just sort of like, oh gosh, imposter syndrome, should I be here? Here are these people on the motorbike. Just be completely up yourself. Give yourself permission to be completely up yourself. Act like you've got a channel where you've got social proof. You know that people are going to, like your content, and just go for it. Like, line it up, do it, go for it, and just be you. Adapt as you go along. You'll find your niche. You'll work out the type of content that works for you, that you like to make. But I just really, really want to encourage you. Another thing too is that I was listening to Sean Cannell this week, and he was talking about something that I have also made a video about, which is what YouTube are looking for and looking to promote this year. And that is, don't afraid to be you, and don't afraid to risk being a little bit offensive. I'm not saying that we want to be polarizing and just be bad human beings. I don't know. I think sometimes I do say things on the channel which I think, oh, I wonder if that person's going to watch that. But it's not personal. I'm the first person to make all of the mistakes that I talk about, and you'll see me still make those mistakes that I talk about. But it's like, it is just a piece of content. Put the videos up, put more videos up. They are just all pieces of content. But anyway, one of the tips this year is to be a little bit more, don't be afraid to be a little bit matcha tea, and you don't have to be chamomile all the time if you don't want to be. So yeah, hopefully you won't take that the wrong way and take it to mean that I'm just going to be like full strength, I don't know, nitrous coffee or whatever they call those things. If you've got something to say, just say it. When people get to know you, they will just know who you are and what your values are, and I'm sure you're not going to say anything terrible anyway, because that's just not our crowd. But that's an interesting point from YouTube, just about, just don't be afraid to just put some opinion out there. The other thing too, oh my goodness, a really, really fun thing that I've learnt this week is that blogging is coming back in. So blogging went out for a while because we could get that information on ChatGPT and any of the AI platforms. Now people are recognising that that kind of content, sure, you can get information from an AI. It's going to be probably quite generic information, but now people like us are now craving more depth. And so it's just that human eye, that human judgment now on content, just information, more details. Yeah, we know that we can get stuff. We can get stuff quite easily, like quick and dirty information, whole bunch of stuff. But blogging, if you are into blogging, and if you've done blogging, oh my goodness, look at those beautiful butterflies. And if you've done blogging before, or you've got a website, I'm toying with hosting a website, because I've heard that it is just like 1, 2, 3, have a cup of tea, and now you've got yourself a website, and it's super cheap. So that's the thing. What else? Keep on having fun with your channel. I'm having lots of fun with mine. I just love experimenting and just, seeing what works. I am not, as I heard Alexa Saranoia say this week, I thought she had a really poignant thing to say when she said that her coach advised her to stop doing something. So she stopped doing that thing, and then she thought actually it did hurt her channel in a little bit and slowed down her growth. So now she's installed that thing back, and I'm not quite sure what it was exactly. While I'm doing a YouTube course as well, I've had advice from my coach that I've just thought, I'm just not sure whether that's like my niche, or that's more, your background, as in my coach's background. So that's why he thinks that will work. So he's a young guy, I'm an older woman, and he's got a gaming channel sort of background, and I don't. But I liked her saying that, and I liked her having that fortitude, man, just to say to herself, no, I'm just going to do this again. Like, honestly, we can't break anything. Nothing is breakable. Nothing is breakable. Well, we don't want to get demonetized, to be honest. Yeah, no, we don't. We do not want to get pre-demonetized before demonetization, because I think that we can get demonetized from just certain videos that we run. I am really hoping that you enjoyed this little wee look around. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous region, and I'm just really going to focus on when I travel around the country from time to time. I don't do it a lot, but I'll make sure to record some video and use it as B-roll, because if you haven't been to New Zealand, or you would like to come to New Zealand, or you've been to New Zealand before and you just want to have some little wee up-to-date little remembrances of these sorts of places, then I really hope that I can bring those to you in not a travel video kind of way, because sometimes I can find those, if they're too travelly, like, here's the hotel, here's the thing, here's the thing, here's the thing, and I'm like, really, I'd rather sort of hear about what you were thinking about while you were having your coffee this morning. I'd rather hear about an idea that you're pondering in your mind about a next video. I'd rather hear about something that, a topic that you would like to make a video about, but you're a little bit nervous to make a video about. That's the kind of stuff that I want to hear about while you're doing your travelling videos, because I think there's lots and lots of pictures of places to go and see, but I want to see you. I want to see you, and I want to see what you are thinking about and pondering. And yeah, let's just flip around one more time so we can just get one last panorama. Actually, there is one more place to go and have a look. Let's go and have a look up there. Okay, what do you think? We do have a lot of sheep here in New Zealand, but we can't see any because this is more wine country. Do you like wine? Wine's not good for you, so if you don't like wine, honestly, just remind me of some really bad things about wine, because I do rather like wine. But yeah, this is a very pleasant place to be today. I'm glad we're having a chat. Okay, let's have a little look. Alrighty, dude. Love those butterflies. Can you hear that cicada? I am shocked I can hear a cicada right now. I made a video, it's the one I made of Mount Victoria, and you could see all the ocean behind, and there was like 50, 100,000 and 952 cicadas just all singing in unison at the top of their freaking lungs. And it was not easy to remove in Premiere Pro. Telling you that right now. The other thing too is, honestly, how underpopulated is this little, I want to say tourist spot, but truly, tourist spots in New Zealand, lovely places to sort of go and hang out and see things, are not hyper crowded. Come on, look at those people on the lookout there. Look at those few cars in the car park. There's another little car park. Look at just that glorious, beautiful, lovely flat city where I can just imagine that kids get to bike around, like on the footpath, but it's not hilly, because where I live, it's quite hilly. But man, this is something else. Look at that. Do you think this is underpopulated? Love it all, love it all. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much. If you've made it to this far, you are a freaking legend, and I love you, love you, love you. Thank you for watching. Honestly, I love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, I'm looking forward to seeing your next video, so go and get into it, okay? Yeah.